You're on.
Yo.
What's rocking? What's
rocking.
popping?
We're here.
We're here. We're rocking it. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We had to take off. Well, I had to take off because I'm an idiot and I went out for Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How was that?
Yeah. You know what? I don't give a fuck about football. I just like the hang.
Yeah.
I like the hang.
I didn't do shit. I usually watch Super Bowl with my dad, but that was a boring ass fucking game.
Who Chiefs won, right?
Yeah. I knew it. Like, I knew that was happening. I was, like, tweeting it. Like,
yeah.
Like, when the 49ers were, like, up and, like, they kind of got stopped to, like, a field goal or something like that. Like, and it was, like, a manageable time on the clock for the Chiefs to, like, kind of tie it up. And I was just like, the Chiefs are going to win in overtime. Like, I was just, like, fucking writing it. Because, like, I don't, there's, like, the new conspiracy theory that, like, the NFL is scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm kind of buying into it.
I literally only started thinking that with that game.
Yeah.
Because I was like, really? A tie? And I started thinking, I'm like, I think the last few games, like, when was the last time you saw a Super Bowl blowout game?
It's been a while.
Or even just like that team's going to win. It's always like a tie, and then it's like, over an OT.
Yeah.
And then they show the crowd, and he's like, "Oh, there's so and so's girlfriend." And she's like, "I don't know how my boyfriend's gonna react if he wins."
That was it. Is like the Chiefs this year were fucking not like as good as the Chiefs have been in previous years.
Yeah,
but Taylor Swift joined the fucking team.
I was gonna say,
so it's like now she's there for every like home game watching her boyfriend.
Yeah,
that like they get to put her on camera. And it just seemed like, they're going to win it this year because Taylor Swift's there. Like, they were not that great of a team this year. Like, the 49ers were so much better, during the year. The Ravens were so much better.
I was going to say, because, I'm not a huge football guy, but I do remember 49ers just, like, running away with shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude, they were fucking awesome, and they had, like, a sick defense. In like, the Ravens, like, were, like the best team in the league all year. And then like the Chiefs like squeak it out against them,
Yeah.
It's just like it just comes off like I don't know, like even the 49ers versus the Lions, like it was like the Lions were dominating the first half of the game.
Yeah.
And then like the 49ers scored like 20 something unanswered points to like win the game. And it's like no one really wants to see the Lions in the Super Bowl. Like they were like an interesting team, but like they weren't like as stacked as the 49ers. Like the 49ers have so many studs, like McCaffrey is like fucking the best running back in the league. Brock Purdy's like this like underdog story. I was gonna say he's just a little guy.
That's what I was hearing. My friends are into it, so they were like, "Yo, no one's even heard of Brock Purdy." And I was like, I haven't, but I'm not a good judge of football, so it's like
Yeah, well, like he took over because like Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, and then like they went on like a really good run because like again they're just like stacked, like they have like really good players, and so he like took over and it's like a feel good like he's only like 5'9", he's like fucking
dude. Imagine being 5'9" on a field competing against monsters.
I don't know how tall he actually is, but he's
under
like,
6.
Yeah, like he's probably 6 foot like at best,
but that's still.
And then it's like you see some of these other quarterbacks that are like fucking like 6'5", like he can
6'5"
barely
is
like how can he even see over the offensive linemen? They're like all 6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
I mean, tell it to Drew Brees.
Yeah,
Drew Brees was just he was on an episode of Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls.
Oh yeah,
where he would it was like towards the end of the show. Remember he was like taking out celebrities.
Yeah,
and he would like take a celebrity out in the woods, and he'd be like, "Let's see how these celebrities deal with being out in the middle of the woods."
Right.
And they were fucking around, and there was like a little like clearing in this branch. I mean, it was like a thick rainforest.
Yeah.
No, not a forest. It was like a. They were in some desert area, but it was like a heavily wooded area, and there was like a little clearing in like the woods. And he's like, "Could you toss like a fucking football through that?" He's like, "Yeah, probably." Dude, it was like, it would have had to like be perfect.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Yeah, no problem." And just like shot one in there. I was like, "What?"
Dude, some of the quarterbacks, like, they are just like that fucking crazy where it's like, yo, can you just like throw it in that garbage can like 65 yards away? And they're like, yeah, fucking no problem.
Yeah. There was a dude we were playing.
But Bear Grylls, he was full of shit too, right? Like,
was he?
I thought like something came out where it was like he was like his show would like make him seem like he was like stranded in like the wilderness, but like he was like sleeping in hotels at night.
Oh, hotels is rough. Like it's like, okay, no, I have a sleeping bag in a tent. Like that's like, all right, you're lying.
Yeah.
But like a hotel.
Yeah, like they would just like drive him to the hotel and then drive him back to the spot and shit.
Like a DoubleTree too.
Yeah.
Like a nice one.
Yeah. There's probably like 4 seasons. Like,
dude. It's
And then like, but like that's what I didn't get was like then on like the show he's like, oh, I gotta drink my own piss. It's like, no, you don't, dude. Like you were hydrating in a hotel. You took a shower last night.
That I think even makes it more badass because it's like I slept in a hotel. Now I'm just a regular guy drinking his piss,
dude.
Like I slept in a hotel last night.
Who was the UFC guy that used to do that? There was like he was like a champion too. Fuck.
Is there like scientifically proven that there's nothing?
There was
like,
one UFC guy who like used to drink his own piss like all the time. It was like years ago, like probably like when we were in like high school.
That's gotta be rough.
Like college, maybe.
That's gotta be rough.
Yeah,
drinking piss.
And he would do it like the first piss in the morning too. That like disgusting piss.
Would you rather drink piss or eat poop?
Oh fuck, dude! I'd gag with both. Like I would be throwing up.
Poop? Dude?
I can't eat poop though. I can't. Like, Lyoto Machida. Yep. That remember him?
Fuck Lyoto, he ain't eating poop. Dude, eating poop.
Dude, imagine like a UFC guy came and he's like, "This is healthy for you." You get all your vitamins and minerals, because that's what he would say. Machida would be like, "No, you drink, or your body expels all the vitamins and minerals," and he would just slam his piss every morning.
Dude, shit.
And he would like piss in a mason jar, and it would be like the disgusting like orange piss, like like the first piss of the day.
Even if I was at the wildest frat party and someone's like, "I'm drinking piss," I'd be like, "You need to go the fuck home."
Yeah, dude, no. We got one kid to drink piss in like high school.
My friend, when we were like freshman in high school, he had a Slurpee, and one of the upperclassmen peed in the Slurpee.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like, but like that's still like then you have just like cherry piss.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that it was someone else's piss.
See, we were like wasted in high school, and we were like, there was like a mob of kids, like 50 of us, and we stopped at like the Levittown bowling alley, and me and my friend, we like ripped up these candy canes from like someone's yard. It was like wintertime.
Dude, that was so
Christmas.
fun.
And like we had these candy canes that we ripped up, and we were using them as funnels.
Okay.
And we were just like funneling beers.
Yeah, it was like a shoot. Like,
yeah,
whoop.
yeah. You just fucking funnel a beer, dude. It worked perfectly.
I never did it, but like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we were doing that, and there was this one kid who just like I don't know how he like came out, but like this kid was like, he was weird, He hung out with my cousin, which was like really weird because like, my cousin's weird. And it's just like
just be two big
he
weirdos.
like thought like I was fucking his friend, like because like he was hanging out with, like my weird cousin. And so a couple of kids like were like, "Yo, we're gonna get this kid to drink piss," and like, and I was just like, "All right, like whatever, man." And so they all pissed in a beer bottle, and they're like, "Come on!" And his kid's name was Will, and they're like, "Come on, Will, you got to do the candy cane funnel." So they like fucking pissed in a bottle, and they did the candy cane funnel, and he did it, and he slammed it back. And he drank it, and then he burped.
Ugh.
After like funneling piss, dude. I'm like gagging, like thinking about it, because he like burped, and he was like, "Ugh," like good beer. Like it was a little warm though.
Why is that beer hot?
I know. It's like fucking hot beer.
Hey, you guys got any hot beer? Oh, you have one. Fantastic. That's what I'm looking for. One hot beer. You mean all the other 11? You mean all the other 11 ones are cold, but this one's hot? Wow.
This one's fucking 100 degrees.
You must have known I was coming
in December.
Oh
yeah, this kid, he like showed up wasted. He had like a flask of like Jim Beam on him and shit. Like,
dude, those were the like. I remember growing up like those were the sleepers.
Yeah.
Because like like kids like us, like we, the people who like actually went out and the parties and stuff like that, like you would drink every weekend.
Right.
So drinking was a normal part of your life. And then there was like weird kids who maybe didn't get invited to parties, and like they would go to like 2 parties a year.
Right.
And you wouldn't see, like, that's the only time you'd see these kids out.
Yeah.
These kids out. It's 2 times a year. And when they came out,
fucking wasted.
Dude, they would just like jump off a fucking roof.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what is going on with this guy?
Yeah, so this kid, he fucking like, he was like really, really drunk that night, and like he started like hitting on like the popular girls, and like, like a lot of the good popular girls had boyfriends and shit, and like some of the boyfriends like fucking were the ones to piss in the bottle.
Yeah.
So like this kid's just like progressively getting like everybody mad. So like everyone started like loogying on his back, and he just like, so like finally like this kid like fucking did something, and like my friend just fucking goes up to him. He goes, "Hey, Will, I think it's time for you to go home." And the kid's like, "Why? I'm having like a good time." He goes, "Well, everyone's been spitting on your back and you just funneled piss." And he just started violently throwing up for like hours in the bowling alley. Like he just went into the bathroom and was just like throwing up constantly. What
a bad night.
Yeah, yo. So then he found out, like, like like what happened, like who pissed in the bottle and everything, and he like wrote like a kill list, like Columbine, and like there were like girls on the list, like he was just gonna murder girls.
Oh my god!
And now he's a cop. He's a cop in the city.
Oh great.
Yeah.
He's got a
cop in the city.
He's keeping our people safe.
And I got arrested. I think we told the story when I got arrested outside the comic strip. For,
it wasn't him, was it?
No, but he was in the precinct and he was like laughing at me, like, "Huh, look how Murray turned out." Like, and I remember he made like a comment, and I'm like, "Hey, Will, remember when you drank piss?" And like I'm like in the cell, fucking, and he's trying to act tough in front of his cop buddies. I'm like, Remember when you did that?"
Dude, that, like, when people have a rough time growing up, like, that shit stays with them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they
totally.
never.
That's probably his whole reason for becoming a cop, was like, now I want to be, like, in control and, like, fucking.
I asked my friend's a trooper. I have a bunch of cop friends, but one's a trooper.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, why are troopers so much more dicks than regular cops? Like, obviously, there's probably some fair troopers out there.
Yeah.
But
they usually have like a meaner reputation.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on with that? And he's like, a lot of the troopers had a rough time in college or high school, and then they're like, that's it, I'll fucking show them. Yeah. And then that's what it is, and that's kind of like the notion that you go under the police force in.
Yeah. See, like, I feel like a lot of the people that I know that are cops were like kind of popular in high school.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a cool job now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go be a cop. And it's like, you were like a racist piece of shit in high school. Like, how are you a cop?
I know a lot of racist cops. I know a lot of racist cops.
Like a lot of like fucking. Dude, I actually heard a story the other day. One of my friends that's a cop, and now we're like 37 years old. This guy's a Nassau County cop. He fucking was at a party, and like all my friends were drinking, and like I obviously wasn't there. But one of my best friends told me the story, and like this kid's like best friend since like elementary school. This kid, he's like a short, fat dude who's like we're like kind of like, we think he's a virgin still. Like this kid, like Jim, like he's like, he's never really had a girlfriend. Like he said he had a girlfriend once, but like no one really met her.
She's from another town.
Yeah, like, oh, she went to a different school. Like
she's like what I told you. Yeah. I did say that here.
Yeah. Oh. And like, so like this kid, like he was at a party and he's talking to this cop, this guy Kevin, who I hate. I hate this guy Kevin. He's a fucking scumbag. And I actually made like a joke about him where I like, the whole point of the story was like blue lives don't matter. I might have even told that story. And like this kid tried to like fight me like multiple times, like, and he's a fucking scumbag cop. And like he like had sex with one girl his whole life, and it was this girl, and Jim was talking to her at the party. They're married now. Like Kevin married this girl. And they have kids, like they have a house together, like a great life. Kevin, like he gets drunk and he just wants to fucking fight. And, he like has been friends with this kid for 30 plus years. Yeah. and saw Jim talking to his wife, he fucking blindsided him and broke the kid's jaw at like 37 years old.
The cop broke the one girlfriend for the rest of his life.
No, like the kid Jim.
Okay.
Like he broke Jim's jaw for talking to his wife.
The one woman he's fucked his whole life.
Yeah, and like, dude, we've all been friends for like 30 years. Like like he's been friends with the girl Stephanie for like ever.
How do you even shake that off? Like,
dude, and like this guy, like, and I'm like, did Jim fucking press charges? Like, what the fuck? He's like, so this kid's sitting there with like a broken jaw, and he's just like, oh no, like I'm not gonna like ruin Kevin's life. He's gonna get fired. He's just like got a wife and kids, and it's like, but this cop gets to like remain out there.
Yeah.
Now,
I would, if someone like actually broke my jaw, I wouldn't press charges. I would heal up, and I'd be like, no, we're actually gonna fight now.
Well, that's what I tried to do. I had my jaw broken.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. And like that was like my plan, and that kid like never fucking wanted to meet up with me again.
No, like, you want to do it? Let's do it for real now.
Yeah,
let's do it for real.
I was gonna make like house calls, like I was gonna like go and like tie up his mom and shit, and like I had like some friends that were gonna do like hardcore shit to that dude.
Got your mom tied up.
Yeah, we were gonna like, it's gonna be like fucking what is that song? Fucking fuck. Young Buck.
Got your mom tied up by Young Buck.
Yeah, dude, he talks about it. He's like he like ties up the dude's mom. He's like, what my baby done did now. Like, it's like Young Buck's like #1 song. I forgot the name of it.
Have you ever thought, like, how would my family measure up in a real fucked up situation?
I mean, years ago, like my family would have like threw down.
Yeah,
you know.
I think like, okay, let's just put our people in our heyday. Your dad in his heyday, your mom in his heyday, and then you and like your siblings now.
Yeah, me and my sister.
I think my dad would definitely fare well. I don't know if my mom would.
Yeah, I don't think my mom would have, like, you know, she's obviously like the weak point.
My mom's, I think, like mentally she's very like strong.
Yeah.
But I think like with, you know, like I'm talking shit hit the fan situation, like our house gets broken into.
Right.
And there's two guys.
Like if the house gets broken into, like my dad's gonna lock the door like in fucking Goodfellas and be like, now you can't leave.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what would have happened, you know?
I think my sister would crumble. I don't think she'd do well.
I think my sister would panic in like a scenario like that.
Yeah.
She thinks she's tougher than she is, you know, like she thinks she's like, oh, I'm a mama bear, you know, like I have 2 kids, like I'm gonna kill anyone who touches my kids. But it's like,
it's
in like a home invasion, like,
and the guys have guns and shit.
Like I don't know.
Like you don't know these fucking people. It's scary getting into a fight.
Me and my dad are like a different breed. We like hide weapons around the house and stuff, you know.
I think me and my dad, like we're definitely down to scrap. I mean, obviously not now. He's 70, just turned 70 actually.
Yeah, my dad's getting up there, but like you know, he's definitely getting like a gun.
What about like in a zombie apocalypse? Who do you think? Which one of your family's members do you think is dying first? Now,
my
currently.
mom. My mom can't run.
Yeah,
mom's got bad knee.
My mom's done.
Yeah, my mom's done.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad's not like faring too well anymore because he's like, you know, same thing, like injuries from like football, overweight.
But now my dad's smart. Like my dad would like. He would like set up the house to where like there's like an escape trap for us, and he like because he knows he obviously
he could figure that. Like my dad's a smart guy.
He knows he's not physically able anymore.
But like dude, we'd be doing the heavy lifting in the zombie apocalypse.
We're the guys.
Yeah, like the young guys. You know.
Damn, dude, it'd be fucking rough. Shit. You know what's also rough? I think of these things and I just bring them. I bring them to here.
Yeah.
Like these situations. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, should I?
Dude, I've been like hoping for the zombie apocalypse for like years though. Like, when's it gonna happen? I thought like COVID, like, all right, we're getting close.
That show, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Really put it into like, because obviously zombie apocalypse, that's like such a fictional idea. Like that would never fucking happen. What would even make humans do that?
Right.
And then the show The Last of Us came out, and I was like,
it kind of got a little scientifically accurate, where it's like, oh shit, there's this thing that really does control. Because like I forgot what it was, like the scientific name, but it's like a fucking spore. That, like gets
it's a
in
fungus.
like. Yeah, and it gets in like the bugs' brains. Like it affects bugs. You know, it doesn't affect humans, but it gets in their brains and it like actually takes over, kind of like a parasite.
Yeah,
and that's like a real thing that's out there.
Yeah,
and like the cool thing about The Last of Us is like basically the whole premise is just like, well, what if it just mutates slightly and affects humans?
Yeah,
and then it's like, fuck.
I mean, I think it would have to mutate majorly, but like, let's say, for whatever reason, the government got we're running this new experiment. We're gonna weaponize this fungus and blah, 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 blah. And it went wrong, and then they like mutated it 1,000 times, and then now it is what it is.
Yeah, see, The Last of Us zombies were kind of crazy, right? Because they were like fast. Normally, zombies are just like really slow. Like the Walking Dead,
the Dawn of the Dead are fucking. They're like
they're
like even faster.
World War Z, like when they're like climbing up on each other, like fucking.
And they're like erratic. They're oh my god,
that's when zombies get like real scary. But like normally, like they're just like slow moving.
I would want to be with my girlfriend I think she would fare well.
Oh yeah,
Melissa would fare well. Oh my god, I keep fucking it up.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm afraid I'm gonna say it wrong, and she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And the fear gets in your head.
Yeah,
I'm afraid of Marissa.
Yeah,
that's why. It's like I don't want to flip that switch.
Yeah,
but
she liked your elbow pick.
Yeah,
your new default.
We got some new headshots. I'm waiting to get them all, and then we're gonna fucking post them. But
yeah, she would do well in a zombie apocalypse.
She would. My girlfriend's got brothers too,
Yeah.
Her parents are younger, so I think they would, I think you hit like 60 and then you got to start thinking with your head.
Right.
Your physical's gone.
Right.
That's just, I mean, like, you can still be in shape like guy in your 60s, but like zombie apocalypse, like you need to have that like 20s, 30s, like physical ability.
Yeah. The problem with like the zombie apocalypse for me would be like, dude, I'd be like so mad when I run out of cigarettes.
Yeah. You just break into the stores, rob them.
Well, yeah, but like eventually it like runs out, like, and like I also have it in my head that like the first thing I'm gonna do in a zombie apocalypse is like rob a CVS and get all the OxyContin. Yeah. So then like I'm just gonna be like kicking drugs and like fucking like running out of cigarettes. Like I'm gonna be a complete liability for a while.
I'd probably start doing coke again.
I know.
I'd start doing coke again. I'd be like, dude, fucking the world's gone.
Yeah, that's like my reservation,
Yeah, but you know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like that coke anxiety, and then you like
it could help.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, for a little bit,
and you're like, because like coke anxiety, you're like, oh, I'm afraid of this thing.
Yeah,
and then you realize like it's all in my head. I'm gonna keep freaking out, but like something inside me knows that these are fake things. Yeah. If you're like, oh, I have coke anxiety. Also, there are living dead people outside trying to eat me alive. Like that would be a lot.
Maybe like you shut down.
That'd be a rough morning.
Yeah,
that'd be a tough morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because like the painkillers the zombies might catch me fucking lacking. Like just nodded out somewhere.
Oh, you're done. Yeah, you're done. You're done, dude.
Just like waking up, like what the fuck.
What would be if you were on steroids? That'd probably be a sick.
Yeah, it'd probably help out. Yeah, you'd have to like. I feel like if the zombie apocalypse happened, like you'd have to start getting into like a good workout regimen.
Yeah, you better be in shape.
Like, yeah, you got to like start dieting, like for like rations and shit, like food rations.
You'd probably get ripped.
Yeah, you definitely would get ripped, but like, you'd have to like kind of like get real disciplined with like all that shit.
You think you'd be able to? All right, we're living in this apocalypse world. You think you'd be able to like pull chicks in the apocalypse? Or probably,
yeah.
Because like they'd be like worried.
I mean, I feel like I would like turn into like a warlord pretty soon. Like I would kind of like take over like a decent crew.
I feel like I'd be like a renegade, like on my own.
Oh yeah,
like I'd be just
like
one of those
solo.
guys. Yeah, and then just be I just go town to town.
I kind of have that like cult leader tongue. where I could like
you want to take over people and make them do what you want to do.
Exactly. I would kind of be like a Negan, you know.
You would be like Danny McBride, and this is Danny McBride. This is the end. And he's fucking Channing Tatum.
Yeah,
like turn over. See, I got dogs with me. I would, and like I don't think it would take you long to get there either. I think it would take you like 1 month. And then I'd run into you. I'd be doing my renegade shit, and you'd be like, "You should come to my compound."
Yeah,
I fuck everyone in my compound.
Fuck everyone.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, Marissa's still alive? No, she's dead. But I'm fucking her zombie friends. That's what I'm doing." Because I'm you. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm the savior.
All right.
I got the plan. I'd be like the guy who lies about the cure in The Walking Dead.
Would you do? I mean, I guess you would do mall. Mall would be.
What
to make your headquarters, to bunker down.
Yeah,
mall probably the best.
I don't know.
7-Eleven would be good. Well, actually, I guess depends. I mean, like, can they break through the glass?
I mean, you definitely have to like fortify it, but you definitely want a place with like not too many entrances and exits.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
because like that's like, you know, obviously like your weak points. So like you get in like a Walmart where it's just like one entrance in the front really and like the back door or whatever.
Walmart would be good.
Yeah.
I also don't want like a big area though, because they're like, you know, like what if I'm like, oh shit, like a zombie did get in. I'm like, I guess you just got to go find him.
Right. Yeah. You don't want like, like say like, because I'm thinking like mall, like I'm thinking like Roosevelt Field, and that's like way too big.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Like I would like a Walmart in like 2001 when they sold guns.
Oh yeah,
at Walmart.
Yeah.
Dude, they sold guns at Walmart.
Yeah. Like, you know, like a good one would be like the police station.
Yeah,
you know? Like something like that with like an armory.
Imagine like listen, there's dead people taking people out.
Yeah.
We need to just form together with groups and like people who know what they're doing, people who are going to make me survive this.
Right.
And you're like, I guess I just got to buddy up with like 4 racist cops.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do to like survive, but like the thing that they teach you in every zombie movie, usually it's like it's not the zombies, it's the people.
Yeah,
you know, like that do the most fucked up shit. You know, so it's like, you know,
I hate the guy in the group.
It's easy to like kill someone in a zombie apocalypse and be like, fucking zombies, man, like they got them.
I hate the guy in the group who's like causing trouble. It's like, oh, and I guess that's what we're gonna do, huh?
Yeah,
we're just gonna go over there and do that. Like, yes, the world is gone. Like, everyone's dead.
Yeah, we're just going to listen to you. And it's like, all right, so what's your plan? Well, I don't have one.
Yeah, he goes, so shut the fuck up, asshole.
Yeah. There's always going to be that one guy.
Yeah.
Like, this is America. This is a democracy. It's like, no, it's a zombie wasteland now.
Would you kill that guy?
You got to kill someone right up front.
Just to let him know you're real.
Just to, like, fucking prove a point, man. Just like, I'm the guy now.
Like you call a meeting. All right, guys.
Yeah, like,
see?
You know, like, who put you in charge? Bam. And then everyone else is like...
Maybe he doesn't even say that. Maybe he's like...
Dude, that's what the terrorists do. Like, on the airplanes.
I run a tight ship.
Yeah. Like, the terrorists, like, with the box cutters, like, they just, like, real quick, like, cut someone's head off to show you, like, the power of the weapon, and everyone's all of a sudden terrified of it.
I think if I saw that, I don't even think my brain would, like, it would take me a few days to like comprehend what I just saw.
Yeah.
Like I think my brain would just kind of put on these blinders like, oh, it's someone getting their head chopped off.
Yeah.
And then I'd wake up like on a Saturday and be like, dude, that guy's dead.
Yeah. Like,
Jesus,
what the fuck?
That guy just head chopped off.
Fucking Jerry's no longer here.
Yeah. Dude, it's I'm trying to think what else? Like, not would you rather, but like we're just talking like extreme world situations.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the drugs.
The drugs.
So say you get caught, because I've been watching Ozark.
Okay.
So now I'm in this. So say you get caught smuggling a shit ton of drugs.
Right.
And they're like, you're looking at like 30 to life, and you're probably getting life. Would you kill yourself?
That's a tough one.
I feel like I go to church, so it would be like I'm a religious guy, so it would be tough for me to kill myself.
Yeah.
But 30 to life, I mean, dude, me and you, we're getting fucked in prison.
Yeah, probably.
Like, we're getting fucked a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be like the bells of the ball.
Yeah. That's what I was like thinking, you know? But like I don't know. I would like to think that like once I get to prison, I would be like, like cool enough that they're like, we're not gonna rape you.
Imagine you do 25 years in prison, and then your friends pick you up, and they're like, oh, Hugh's probably gonna be pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
And instead of coming out with this shell-shocked, fucked up, traumatized prison mindset, you come out with like hot girl syndrome. Because all the guys think you're hot. And you're like, dude, nobody thinks I'm hot out here. I'm going back in
I'm going back in. I'm going to rob a liquor store.
Yeah, I'm going back in where guys...
You guys don't call me pretty enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like when we're talking, you guys don't even look into my eyes. And that's fucking gay. All right? I feel like when we're talking, we're sitting next to each other on the couch, nobody's hard.
Yeah.
And that's, like, go fuck yourself. What kind of friends? I'm going back.
Nobody's hard. Like, am I the only one that's hard here?
Just walking around with a boner and mesh shorts. You got
just like watching football with the guys. It's like you got to put that thing away, man.
Put some fucking jeans on. Jesus Christ. Look how hard I am.
Hugh, you're scaring the dog, man.
Dude, a boner is so funny, dude.
Dude, you know what I was watching the other day? You ever watch the movie Road Trip?
Yeah.
Dude, when the grandfather stands up and he's just hard as a rock.
He's like,
and she goes, honey, you're boner.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you want me to do? Cut it off?
Yeah. You're boner.
What do you want me to do? Cut it off?
Oh my God, dude. I remember that movie.
Oh, dude, fuck. Boners are hilarious.
I remember in college, I had these like, they were jeans, but they were like, they were just, I got them from Armani, I remember. They were like super thin, loose jeans. Like they didn't feel like jeans.
Yeah.
And I had a boner in class, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and like, so I flipped it up my waistband, and then like,
yeah,
it was
that's
just
the move.
Yeah, and I came back, and then like it's still like people could see I was hard.
Yeah,
and I was like,
you thought so?
I think so. Yeah. I was sitting next to this hot chick, Liz. I remember, and I was like, oh, like right next to me in the back of the class, and I didn't know how to like make a move on her,
right?
Because it's not like high school where they know who you are.
Yeah.
It's college. Like everyone's just like a stranger.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, how am I even going to talk to this chick? And I was like, I went through like weeks of just like trials and tribulations in my mind, figuring out how I'm going to talk to this hot chick, Liz. And then one day I passed out in the back of the class and I woke up and I was like, and there was a long thing of spit and
God.
drool. I was laying in a puddle of my own drool.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and was just like, ew. And I was like,
You're like, what's up?
oh, this class is boring, huh? She's like, yeah. I was like,
wow. You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah.
She's like, no.
I saw it. No, I saw her like at the end of the semester at a party, and I was like, Liz. And I was like, and then we were laughing. It was cool.
She's
I was like,
what's up, drool boy?
I was like, do you remember? She's like, the drool? Yeah. I remember the drool. I remember the drool, dude. Just woke up in a puddle of my own spit.
You're like trying to wipe it away. Like your sweatshirt's all wet.
It didn't even matter. There was a puddle on the desk.
Oh my God.
It was so much. I think I slept through like the whole class.
Dude.
I slept through like a 35-minute nap.
Yeah.
And there was like only like 5 minutes left. However long the class was.
That's rough.
Yeah. Never hooked up with her.
Yeah. I wouldn't think so, yeah.
Yeah, I would. Man, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what college did you go to?
Community college up near Syracuse.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I went to Dowling College, which was like, dude, it was just kind of like another high school.
Yeah.
Like, there were like 30 kids in every class.
Yeah.
So it's like, you kind of got to know everybody, like, in your class, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
it was one of those classes. It was
Yeah.
like mixed between those and like the fucking, the stadium classes.
Yeah, we didn't have any shit like that. So it was like a real like personal college that I went to. So it was like kind of everyone just kind of got to know each other, and especially because like at my school, like there were no frats or anything. So like like us on the lacrosse team, we had the party house. So like for the most part, if there was like a good-looking girl in the school, someone asked her to come to the party.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, very true.
So we kind of got to know everybody.
Damn, dude. It's
But yeah, dude, there was one time where I fell asleep in class and I fell out of my desk. And like the teacher looked at me and I looked at him like, what did you just do to me? And like we like locked eyes and it was just like, I thought he like pushed me because I was like, there's no way, but I must have like rolled over in my sleep or something. And I just like got up and like I just walked out because I was like, there's no coming back from this. Like everyone was looking at me. So I'm just like, that's it.
my first day of college. It was in Nassau, and I was like, I was like, fuck, high school's over, but let's make the best of this college day. Because I was upset that I was going to Nassau Community College because I was like, this fucking school sucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, it does. And
It kind of sucks because it kind of gets a bad rep.
Yeah.
You know, so like everyone calls it like, 13th grade or whatever.
It's miserable.
You
it's like
know?
it's a miserable place with
but
miserable
like
people.
like if you like do well there, you could like transfer elsewhere. But I feel like because it gets a shit rep, everybody hates going and then they don't try hard and then it's just nothing.
It was and I was there and I forgot what class it was, but it was one of my classes and I was like, all right, let's make a fart noise in the back of the class and it'll go well. Like, let's see who the cool kids are. And I like went in the back just like and like nobody laughed.
Dude, what a fucking loser class.
Nobody laughed. Everyone just like looked around like, what the fuck's wrong with this kid? and the professor wasn't even mad. She like looked up. She was like, it's not the same. And then just like, all right. And I was, it's not the same. And then
that's what she said.
She's like, it's not the same. And everyone just got back to their work. And I was like, oh, that was like my Billy Madison moment.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like Borophyll.
Yeah.
More like chlorophyll. That was
when he laughs in like second grade. It's 69.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I was really embarrassed.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't think I tried to make friends in that class that whole semester.
That sounds fucking miserable.
It was bad.
Dude, like what a loser class.
I thought about that
because like no matter how like mature I am, like dude, if I saw like someone over there make like a fart noise or like a really boring class, I would start laughing.
Yeah, it was,
like,
I'm pretty good at fart noises.
That was a good one you just did.
Yeah,
so I imagine it was
like.
That's
See,
a good one.
Like that's a fucking. I can do ones with my mouth too. Like,
yeah.
There's an ass. I was chilling with Christina.
Yeah.
There's like an ass blaster. It's like. Like this, and then there's like
ass
there's like
you name them.
Yeah, that's like a heavy one. And then there's like in the toilet. Like you ever walk into a bathroom and like someone's taking a shit.
Yeah. Do you get the echo?
Like,
yeah, you got to get like the echo, like.
Yeah. It's like that, like air fart.
Yeah, 'cause, like the cheeks are spread. So it's just like air. It's not rumbling.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Every time my mom goes to the bathroom, she rips farts in the toilet bowl. She fucking rips farts. And like I hear him
Like through the walls.
through the door. I walk by like and then like now I'm at the point where they're getting up there in age. And I'm like,
oh my God.
And I'm like, is mom gonna die?
Is mom dying?
Is
she
mom
okay?
dying? And then sometimes I'll go in there. I'm like, dude,
they're
that
getting
shit,
looser.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll go in after. I'm like, dude, that shit stinks like shit.
There's something dead inside mommy.
Yeah, that smells like shit. Like that doesn't smell like a regular. That smells like there's a fucking dead raccoon in there. What the fuck's going on? I'm worried, mom.
Oh, mom.
I wanna clip that and post it.
Yeah,
but now my mom is very active on Instagram.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents are too. That's kind of why I stopped posting so much, dude. Like, I used like I'm jealous of like Mike Keegan. He gets to post whatever the fuck he wants. His mother likes every status.
Yeah.
Like they're just so supportive of the comedy career.
What a sweet woman. She makes fucking the rice balls that woman makes.
Really? They're good?
God,
yeah,
Jesus.
She's a great woman. And I posted something for the first time in like a long time. Like Oh, it was I posted like the friendship anniversary of me and Marissa. And like it was like 13 years or something like that. Like we've been Facebook friends a long time. So fucking Steve Perillo, he writes like, "What took you guys so long then?" And I was like, "Oh, she was dating a fucking loser for 10 years." You know, like I wrote something like that, you know. Dude, my mom called me at work and is like, you should take that down.
Oh, shit.
Like, he's going to see that and he's going to get mad at Marissa. And I'm just like, you guys, like, don't get it. Like, I'm a fucking comedian. Like, anytime I, like, dude, like, my dad will see, like, a clip of the podcast where we talk about drugs. And he's just, like, I mentioned it on the podcast where it's just like, that's not going to look good on a job interview, Hugh.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, we're a little past job interviews here.
I know. And you know what like bothered me the most is like when I was going for this fucking job that I have now, he was telling me to delete everything.
Yeah.
Like all the podcast videos, like all the clips. I got the job.
Yeah.
So like I was right. But like he still believes that. So like if I like write like a joke or something, like as a comedian to like update a status on Facebook, like my parents will like call me.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's
insane behavior.
We're gonna clip that, and I'm just gonna look at it for weeks and just like, oh, I want to post it, but like, my mom would be so mad.
Oh yeah, she would definitely be mad.
What if I blocked her? There's no way she would see it then.
I think there's like privacy settings where you could like
just
post to everybody but her.
Don't let my mom see it. Like my closest friends.
Yeah, you gotta like block like your aunt, your sister, like.
I'll put it on TikTok. She doesn't.
There
you go. There you go. She doesn't have that.
TikTok.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking perfect solution.
Yeah. See, that's what it was too. Is like Instagram was really good until like my mom figured out Instagram. And,
I didn't think
I used to like the one thing that I got going for me now. I think is like TikTok. Like my family's not really on it.
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna take to it as well as she did.
Yeah,
she loves it. Like she understands DMing. She like sends me things. I'm like, oh
yeah.
You just caught.
My mom doesn't go on it as much, but I dude, like the heyday when I like first started comedy, and like, you know, for like years after, like I don't think my parents really got like Facebook like heavy till my sister had kids.
Yeah.
But then, like, my sister's, like, posting all the kids on Facebook, so then my parents got to get on, and then they got to friend me, and then it's just like, nah, I can't make fucking jokes.
My dad just made a Facebook, and he, like, I don't know what he did, because he's a graphic artist.
Yeah.
So he, like, probably, like, took his profile pic and edited it in this weird way. He looks half retarded. And I'm just like, dude, fuck's got his eyes are like... And he's just like, his hands look weird. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this?
It's like, aren't you supposed to be good at this?
I'm like, what's going on with this picture? That looks fucking. Oh my god, that's funny. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
That party. I think you were there, but we were probably both fucked up. The one where it was a 4th of July party years ago, and it was at Keegan's mom's house. And she made a bunch of rice balls. That's why I was remembering that.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that, like, I wasn't going to go. And then she was like, no, come on. I was like, all right, cool. I'll drive over there.
I don't think I was there.
Hmm?
Nah, well, I might have been in rehab.
I drove her. It makes sense time-wise. Well, anyway, I drove over to Keegan's party, like, tanked.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Got more tanked at the party. I was like, all right, I'm going home. Drove back. I had to close one eye.
Oh, dude, that's when it's dangerous.
As I was driving, and I remember in my head, like, oh no, now you're actually a danger to society.
Yeah, you get like you're doing like the.
Yeah.
You ever hear that one where like you keep like the like the lanes, like the lines.
You just do that.
You do that like on the top of your steering wheel.
I'll try that.
Yeah. Should give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Get really wasted. Get really wasted. Fucking try it out, man.
Dude, I'm driving and I'm like trying to keep it together, and I just projectile vomit all over my steering wheel, and it just splashes all over my car. At the time, I was seeing this girl. She was a runway model.
Wait, you actually did that? You threw up all over your car?
Fucking.
Oh my god.
Straight into my steering wheel.
Dude, that's
brutal. It went all over my fucking dash. Dude, my car was a fucking.
Did you get it detailed after?
I had to.
Yeah, I would have.
But it still stunk like puke.
Oh my god.
And I was seeing this chick who was a runway model at the time, so she's super pretty,
Yeah.
like prissy. She didn't fuck around like that at all. Like she barely drank at all.
Yeah.
She got in my car and she was like, fucking smells like puke in here. And I was like, yeah, well, she threw up all over the steering wheel when I was drunk driving home. And I never heard from her ever again.
Really?
My God.
She
was like, at the time I was young. I was like 23. And so I was still like full swing lunatic.
Yeah.
And I knew that we were very different people, and I was holding it back from her. I was hiding it.
Yeah, because she's hot.
Yeah, and eventually I was like, "All right, listen, this is exhausting. This is who I am." And she was like, "Yeah, nah,
right, yeah,
I'm a model. I don't have to go out with people who throw up on their steering wheel."
Yeah, like, but who do they go out with? Then? Like, fucking, what are you gonna go out with? Some loser?
They probably just like fuck other like skinny models, and then they like they probably go to sleep with the TV off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just like they probably like.
I feel like I don't know.
They probably like read with the TV off.
Because like I feel like I see like these models and like the OnlyFans girls like on Twitter, like they're everywhere on Twitter these days, and like they like just like I feel like they just fuck like regular people. Like it's just like, oh yeah, I'm dating an accountant.
I would imagine
it's like I'm a fucking mega hot porn star.
Money's a big thing for them for sure. If you have money, you got those chicks.
Yeah, but like I feel like they're even making their own money. Like some of these OnlyFans girls like fucking pulling like
very true, six figures.
Like 6 figures a month.
Yeah, so why would you even need a?
I know, so they could date like whoever the fuck they want.
Well, I guess they want someone who's financially on the same level as them, which makes sense. I get it. But as far as like personality wise,
it's just like I don't know. I couldn't just picture myself dating someone boring.
No, I can't.
You know, like even as a guy,
Not
like
at all.
I just like can't have like a boring girlfriend.
No, because like wear a lot, and if I feel like on the date that I'm doing most of the heavy lifting. Conversationally, I think like, oh, you're being too much, Trav.
Oh yeah, I did that like. I guess after I broke up with my last girlfriend before Marissa, like I was like going on like a lot of dates, like trying to like internet date. Dude, there was one girl I went on a date with. I seriously fucking sat there, like we went and got dinner, then we went out for some drinks afterwards. I sat there for, it must have been like 2-3 hours, just trying to pull anything out of her. Like,
it's rough.
Dude, just like anything that she liked, disliked, wanted to talk about. Like, I just got to one point where like I think I was on like I started like drinking heavy because I was like getting like mad that like I couldn't fucking find anything to talk about. Like I was like seriously, it was just like, so what do you like? She's like, well, I like Billy Joel and the Jets, and I'm just like
you can
you like, yo, you're a football girl, like you want to talk football, like is that what you do?
Like you at a Jets game?
Yeah, you're a Jets fan, like you know those are the only two things you can talk about. And like it got so bad, I think I was like fucking like drink 10, and I was just like,
like slamming 10 drinks at him.
Dude, I was on like drink 10.
I've done that. And
I was just like, so what do you fucking think about aliens?
Girls like that are not prepared for questions like they're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, so what do you think about fucking aliens, huh? Yeah, and she's just like, I don't think they're out there. And I'm just like, what, are you serious? And I was like starting to get that like drunk fucking glazed look.
I know exactly like the gear that you're talking about.
Yeah,
like,
I was
with
like,
you.
Yeah, I was just like squinting at her like, what are you fucking crazy?
What are you fucking idiot?
Yeah, you don't believe in aliens, you retard.
That girl that I was talking about, she was so lame. I remember like one of the dates. It didn't last long. It was like 4 months, not even. But I was talking to her and whatever. We didn't have sex. We just like made out. That was it.
Yeah.
And I remember she was like the date, yet again another boring, shitty date.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in, my car is at her house, so we're driving back to her house. And I was just gonna go because it was so awkward. Silent car ride back to her house. And then she's like, hey, so no radio on or anything.
Oh my God.
She's just like sitting in the silence. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this chick?
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, you want to see the this crazy road that I drive down? It's like pretty wild. And I was like, what's wild about it? She's like, it's just turns and twists, and it's crazy to be in a car. You go really fast down it. And I was like, okay,
All
okay,
right.
here's something.
Yeah, let's see what this is about.
Let's go see this road. So she goes down to the road, and I'm waiting for the road to happen, and she's like, and I was like, where's the road? She's like, oh, that was it. I was like, with the little bend in the road? And she's like, yeah, no, okay, I thought it was crazy. I was like, in my head,
It's like, that's not even as bad as a southern state.
In my head, I was like, I've done coke and ecstasy in one line. You're gonna fucking show me a bend in the road? Ugh, go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, dude, I used to do that too with coke and the Roxy's, and you had the blue and white lines.
It feels like you're getting tucked into a warm sock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when I had my hip
like going back into the womb.
When I had my hip surgery, because they give you the oxys.
Yeah,
and I was just fucking whipping blow. So I was just mixing it in one line.
Right.
And I was like, no anxiety. I was like, I hope I'll get another hip surgery.
Right.
I hope my hip never heals.
Dude, when I broke my jaw and I just had because that was kind of what started my painkiller fucking journey.
Yeah.
Was dude, I was just in a crazy amount of pain.
Yeah.
And they had to give me the liquid painkillers. So I was just making like a
concoctions?
Sprite and fucking
like
Oxy.
Like a lean.
Yeah. Dude, I was just drinking lean and I was just fucking like chilling on my couch, and it was like the happiest I was in a long time. And I just had cuts all over my face and broken jaw. I couldn't eat, and I was just like, this is how I want to feel for the rest of my life.
Dude, it was so funny to convince my mom that she's like, are you getting drugs dropped off to the house? And I was like, no. And I was 3 days out of surgery, just like, no, I'm so coked up. I would get off the couch and just walk to the fridge. I was like, no, I'm not on drugs. What are you talking about?
You're just walking 100% normal.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm healing real good, Ma. She's like, no, you're just ramped up on fucking drugs. That's what's going on.
Holy
boy.
fuck, dude.
Is that it?
Yeah, I don't know. How much longer we got, Tom?
You got a little over 5 minutes.
5 minutes? All right. We could kind of just do plugs and wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't have anything to plug. Do I have something to plug? You know what? Just filming on these movies. It's called Beezy Knows. One of the movies I'm on is called Waitlist. So we're filming it right now. It was a short. The short's done, but we're going to turn it into a short feature. Just keep on me on Instagram, Trav_Grant. I'll let you know what's going on with it. And right now I'm just booking for March. So I'll let you guys know as far as comedy shows go.
Yeah.
And
yeah, follow us, man, at Treading Water Podcast on social media. We like and fucking share, subscribe. We're trying to get fucking monetized, bro. March 8th and April 19th, I'll be here. Governor's Comedy Club, govs.com for tickets. The first show's with fucking Mike Keegan, which will be fun. And the second one in April is with Terry McNeely. So, yeah, come down. Have some fun.
Yeah. Guys.
That's it.
Peace.
Till next time.
That was a good episode.